Welcome, children. This is the kind of question you will get for 5 marks. Write a balanced chemical equation. You usually try with hit and trial method. Okay, many people also know what is ABCD method, but sometimes both will not work for complex. So, in that case, how to solve such questions? For that, I brought a new concept called as formal charge method. Okay, but the condition for formal charge method is it is applicable only for redox reactions. But don't worry, simple reactions will be solved by hit and trial method. Complicated reactions are usually redox reactions. Means 90% of them, all the reactions will be redox reactions. So then let's start. Okay, take the first equation. Obviously, they are not giving you any skeletal equation. You have to form the skeletal equation. That is your first step. So you have to remember what are the things happening. So I have made such videos also where you can check how to remember that. So action of cold and dilute nitric acid on copper. So the reactants are copper and nitric acid, which is cold and dilute. It is important to mention these things, cold and dilute. Why? Because cold and dilute nitric acid will oxidize copper to copper nitrate, and it will form nitrogen monoxide plus water. If it is hot and dilute, or if it is concentrated, what will it will form? That we'll see in the next slide. Okay, as of now, just check this particular question. When you take, I'll just move this. Okay, you can try hit and trial method and check whether you can able to solve it. Then if it is easy, you can do that. Otherwise, you try this method. What is this trial method? Sorry, what is this formal charge method? Formal charge. Now, what is a formal charge? You don't need any complete knowledge about this. You just need whatever required for grade 10. Formal charge is not real charge. It is we are giving for our work to make our work easy. So, how to write this? First of all, if there is any atom in elemental state, then straight away you will put its formal charge is equal to 0. Second, for hydrogen you will put formal charge plus 1, for oxygen minus 2. Okay, for chloride, if it is minus 1, nitrogen it will change. Okay, understood? Okay, come here. Copper elemental state, charge is 0. Come to the next copper where it is on the reactant side here, copper nitrate. So you know it is plus 2 state, so write plus 2. Nitrogen in HNO3, what is the charge? How to find X? I will call it as X. Hydrogen 1 from this, plus X, plus 3 oxygen atoms. What is the charge? Minus 2 for oxygen. For any neutral molecule, overall charge will be 0. So you'll equate it to 0. Now find X. 3 into 2, 6, and 1. So minus 5 is equal to 0. X is equal to plus 5. Okay, it is not valency. I am telling you it is a formal charge which is not real. So plus 5. Then if you check this nitrogen, it will also be plus 5 because nitrate here, no change. So don't take it, leave it. Come to NO. N I will consider X. Oxygen minus 2 will be 0. X is equal to plus 2. So it has changed. Don't consider water because you already got two things, because one should undergo oxidation, another should undergo reduction. Okay, now we should know how to know which is oxidation, which is reduction. Increase in formal charge will be oxidation. Decrease in formal charge will be reduction. Okay, come to copper, 0 to plus 2, then it is oxidation, increase in the charge. Nitrogen, you come plus 5 to this nitrogen, plus 2, decreasing. So this is reduction. Okay, this nitrogen will not consider. Next step, what? Next, the atoms which are undergoing oxidation reduction, only those atoms. So here copper and nitrogen. You have to balance those. So copper 1, copper 1, so don't worry. Nitrogen 1, nitrogen 1, don't worry. You should not consider this nitrogen. Okay, you should not say that this is 2 plus 1 3. No, this is only what is involved in the reduction. So 1 and 1. Okay, next next what? Next, find the charge involved in the oxidation as well as reduction. Okay, 0 to 2 means 2, 5 to 2 means 3. So the charge involved 2 and 3. Next step, you have to cross multiply. Cross multiplication means first you rewrite the equation copper plus HNO3 dilute and cold gives copper nitrate plus NO plus H2O. Right. Whichever is undergoing oxidation here, copper, you will multiply it with 3. The one which is undergoing reduction, you will multiply with 2. So this is called as cross multiplication. So copper 1 you have to multiply with 3. So I will put 3 here, and this copper thing 3 here. Nitrogen multiply with 2. So I will write 2 here. This you have to write 2. Don't worry about water. Next step. Now, apart from hydrogen and oxygen, balance all other atoms. Balance other atoms. Okay. Nitrogen check 2 here. Okay. Copper 3 and 3 balanced. Nitrogen here 2. Here 2 into 3 6 plus 2 8. How do you make it 8? Just change it here. Make it 8. Okay, done. Hydrogen how many? 8. Okay, once copper nitrogen done, come to hydrogen. Hydrogen 8 here 2. Make it 8 4. 4 into 2 is 8. If you check, oxygen already balanced. 8 into 3 24. 3 into 2 6. 6 into 3 18 plus 2 plus 4 24. So if you check, all of them are balanced. How much steps it took? Okay, it may look big because it is first example. Okay, if you do it, you will automatically find it very very easy. If you want to solve this with other methods, it will be very lengthy. Sometimes you don't get the answers at all. Okay, so let's take second one, ammonia with heated copper oxide. Second one, ammonia with heated copper oxide. Ammonia is NH3, copper oxide. So this is again oxidation reduction. What are the products? Copper will be reduced, copper oxide reduced to copper, nitrogen will form, and water will form. Okay, first thing, identify oxidation reduction. So here plus 3 for, so x plus 3 is equal to 0, x will be minus 3. So minus 3 on nitrogen. Here, because it is in elemental state, charge is 0. Copper oxide, copper in plus 2 state, elemental state 0. Right, okay. Identify nitrogen to this nitrogen. Minus 3 to 0, increase, oxidation. Copper plus 2 to copper, decrease, so reduction. Identified. Now next step, what? Balance the atoms. Copper 1, copper 1. Which atoms which are undergoing oxidation reduction? Nitrogen 1, nitrogen 2. So you have to make it here 2. Okay, why it is very important? Because while calculating the charge, you have to multiply the charge by the coefficient. So charge here plus 2 to 0 means charge involved is 2. Here charge involved 3 into 2 6 plus 0, so 6. Plus and minus not required, so just the number required. Now 2 and 3, can you simplify this? Yes, 2 ones are, 2 threes are. Okay, now what you have to do? Rewrite the equation. Okay, copper, nitrogen, water. Cross multiplication. So copper thing you will multiply with 3, nitrogen thing you will multiply with 1. So nitrogen already here coefficient 2, so keep it as such. 2 into 1 is 2. Here N2 1. Okay, copper you multiply with 3, so 3 here, then 3 here. Now except hydrogen and oxygen, balance all other atoms. copper 3, copper 3, nitrogen 2, nitrogen 2. Come to hydrogen, 2 into 3, 6. So here only 2. So make it 6, multiply with 3. Now if you check, oxygen is already balanced, 3 and 3. So this is how you balance in only 2 steps. Okay, let's take one more. Okay, come here. This came in 2019, it seems. Okay. Reaction of carbon powder with concentrated nitric acid. Here change, concentrated. Concentrated nitric acid means you will get nitrogen dioxide. Cold and dilute means nitrogen monoxide. Carbon will be oxidized. Nitro HNO3 will form NO2 and H2O. This is your skeletal equation. Let me just move this. Okay. Carbon, identify the elements. Carbon elemental state 0, right? Carbon elemental state 0. Here CO2 X plus 2 into minus 2 for oxygen. So X will be plus 4. So plus 4 for oxygen. Nitrogen in HNO3. Previously we found it 1 plus X minus 6 is equal to 0. X you will get plus 5. So write plus 5. NO2 X minus 4 is equal to 0. X you will get plus 4. So write plus 4. Water don't touch. Done. This is the formal charge. Now what you have to do, identify which is undergoing oxidation reduction. Carbon to carbon, nitrogen to nitrogen. Carbon 0 to plus 4 means increase in the charge, oxidation. Plus 5 to plus 4 decrease in the charge, reduction. Balance the atoms, one nitrogen, one carbon, one carbon. Very good. Next, charge involved in oxidation 4 and 0. So 4. Reduction plus 5 and 4. If you do 1, so cross multiplication, rewrite the equation. HNO3 concentrated CO2 plus NO2 plus H2O. Now carbon thing you have to multiply with 1, so keep it as such. Nitrogen thing you have to multiply with 4. 4 here, 4 here. Now except oxygen, hydrogen, check all other atoms. Carbon 1 1, hydrogen, not nitrogen 4 and 4. Hydrogen here 4, then here 2. So oxygen, if you check, 4 into 3, 12. Here 2 plus 4 into 2, 8 plus 2, 12. So this is balanced. So if you think it is easy to balance it with heat and trial, you do that. If you're not getting with that, you can do this method. Let's take the last one, reaction of excess ammonia with chlorine. Excess ammonia with chlorine, you can try with heat and trial. You will come to know how hard it is. Okay, NH3 plus Cl2. It will give us NH4Cl plus N2. There is one more condition for this, NH3 with excess Cl2. There you will get NCl3 plus HCl. That is easy to balance. This is difficult. So now identify the charge. So here minus 3. Here again it will be minus 3 only. If you want, you can check. So how you have to check this? Take NH4 plus. Okay, X plus 4 is equal to plus 1. Why plus 1? Because it is ammonium ion I am taking. X will become minus 3. So it is remaining same, minus 3, minus 3. But here, because elemental state will become 0. Chlorine elemental state 0, but here minus 1. So there is a change. Okay. So this nitrogen you will not consider. This nitrogen to this nitrogen. This chlorine to this chlorine. Now 0 to minus 1 means decrease, so reduction. Minus 3 to 0 means increase, oxidation. Okay. Nitrogen how many? 1. Here 2. So first you have to check, balance the atoms undergoing oxidation reduction. So here 1, here 2, make it 2. Here chlorine 2, here 1, so make it 2. Again, while checking the number of nitrogen, don't consider this because that is not changing in the formal charge. Okay. Next, what? Next, find the charge. So 0 and 2 into minus 1. So 2. Here 2 into 3, 6. Here 0. So 6. Can you simplify this? Yes. 2 ones are, 2 threes are. Next, cross multiplication will be there. Rewrite the equation NH4Cl plus N2. You can pause the video and try to solve this equation using hit and trial method. If you get good, otherwise you just check it once again. Now cross multiplication, NH3 thingy you have to multiply with 1, so they keep it. So here initially 2 is there, so write 2. Here NH4, that is also 2 is there, keep it as such. Chlorine you have to multiply with 3, so 3 here. 3 into 2 6, okay, it is changing now. 3 into 2 6. Nitrogen same, okay. Now balance all other atoms except hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen anyway not there, hydrogen is there, okay. Nitrogen 2 here, but 6 here. 6 plus 2 8 here, so make it 8, okay. Chlorine 3 into 6 6. Hydrogen 8 into 3 24. 6 into 4 24. Yes, balanced. Okay, so if you try this with hit and trial, you will find how much difficult it is, but with this method it is very very simple. Okay, so practice some more questions whichever you think difficult. You not only this, you can also try simple questions also for your practice, so it will become very easy for you. You can save the time, okay. And many students will become panic if they don't get the answer initially. So try this method, you will get definitely get answer within 2-3 steps. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class then. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.